Moonshine and NASCAR. If you ask Google, that's what Dawsonville is known for. While that might be a strong sense of Dawsonville's history, this small town offers so much more. There are so many reasons that we continue to see people moving to Dawsonville, from the cost of living to new construction opportunities, which we're going to take a tour of at the end of this video. Dawsonville has seen substantial growth, yet still manages to keep that small town feel. I'm Ashley Lazarian, a local realtor and Georgia native, helping people just like you make a move to Georgia. My team and I would love to connect with you, so make sure that you reach out to us in the information in the description. Dawsonville's location sells itself. We're sitting at the foothills of the North Georgia mountains and just about an hour north of Atlanta. So if you need to commute in for work, it's doable, although you can't help but notice the DOT work coming up Georgia 400. They're working to alleviate traffic. An overpass was built, which has helped quite a bit. However, on fall weekends, when you've got the suburbanites from all over driving up to see those beautiful fall leaves changing, you're gonna deal with some traffic. Dawsonville has quickly become a popular town for homebuyers who are looking for a bit of an escape from the daily hustle and bustle. I recently had some clients moving from Miami. They came up about a year ago and we toured many different areas, including Flowery Branch, Brazelton, and of course, Dawsonville. Ultimately, they chose Dawsonville and just closed on their home here about a month ago. They chose this location because he really wanted to be close to the mountains and she wanted to be less than 30 minutes away from her family who lives in Johns Creek. On the east side of Dawsonville is Lake Lanier. If you're considering buying a home on Lake Lanier or any lake in Georgia really, make sure you watch this video here because there's a lot to consider when buying on the water. The lake properties here on the north side in Dawsonville and into Murrayville are many times more of a smooth walk down to the dock compared to the rolling hills and sometimes very steep paths on the south side of Lanier. Many of the lake homes here already have permits, which is a huge selling feature considering that the Army Corps of Engineers is not giving out any further permits on Lake Lanier. Many people who don't live directly on the water put their boats in at Thompson Mill Park or War Hill Park, both of which have boat access for the public. According to the 2020 census, Dawsonville's population grew by 47%. The growth of Dawsonville really started though when they brought the North Georgia Premium outlets here. This is a fabulous place to shop. Tory Burch, Nike, Banana Republic, Pottery Barn, West Elm. I could literally go on forever. Ingles and Food Lion have been here for quite some time, but then came Publix and Kroger, and not just any Kroger. This Kroger gives me Target vibes. Like, you can buy clothes in here. There's also pretty much every other store you can think of. TJ Maxx, Walmart, Home Depot, Hobby Lobby, Restoration Hardware Outlet, One Life Fitness, and endless restaurant options as well. Now, ladies, you might have noticed that I didn't mention Target. For whatever reason that I have not managed to figure out, Dawsonville does not have a Target. But the great thing is, if you drive just 20 minutes south on Highway 400, you'll be in the city of Cumming. Here, there's a whole brand new world of shopping, including a super Target. There's also a Costco, Kohl's, Lowe's, and another TJ Maxx. Dawsonville does have a strong history in moonshine and racing that's evident in the small downtown area of Dawsonville. Now keep in mind, the downtown area still feels very original. This is where you're gonna have the Racing Hall of Fame, City Hall, and locals' favorite spot, the pool room. Downtown Dawson has not been built up like many of the city centers we are seeing in other suburbs like Cumming City Center, downtown Alpharetta, or Sugar Hill. In fact, most of your shopping and restaurants are going to be kept right on that Highway 400 corridor, while the little city of Dawson is trying to maintain that small town feel. Just on the street from downtown is Dawsonville's high school. Dawson County schools have a teacher to student ratio of just 19:1, which is lower than many of the schools in the surrounding suburbs. Dawson County schools are rated a B on niche.com. It's important to look at the way schools are ranked though. Factors like ethnic diversity are also accounted for, and school rankings aren't just based on academics alone. One of my favorite neighborhoods in all of Dawsonville is Chastity. This neighborhood is located on the lake, however, none of the homes have a personal dock. It's a community dock. The homes in the neighborhood range in size from 2,000 square feet to well over 3,500. The golf course is absolutely stunning, but I really think my favorite thing about the neighborhood is the Cape Cod-esque vibe that goes into every home that is built here. If a small farm, perhaps a garden is more your speed, or you have an RV and you just don't want to live in a community dealing with an HOA, Dawsonville is usually going to have some really great options. Not to mention, your money can stretch a little bit further here than a lot of the suburbs just 20 minutes away. New construction is popping up in quite a few places as well. Remember the couple I told you about moving up from Miami? Well, they fell in love with this design by Meritage Homes here in Dawsonville. If you have any questions about this house, or any house really, my team and I would love to talk with you and be a real estate resource. Check out any of my videos to learn more about the suburbs of Georgia, and I'll see you on the next video.